Welcome back to the Bubble and Jameson Memorial. As you can see, I spent a bit of time yesterday getting us back to Jameson Memorial in Shinrarta Dezhra. And I'm kind of on the fence about what I'm going to do. We're trying to move into more of a bounty hunter kind of setup. And so I've been kind of looking at the different factions to kind of decide what I want to do. I was originally aligned to Aisling Duvall. Because in the old system, she gave you access to prismatic shields, which was something that was nice to have. But in this new system, she just the rewards that she provides are just not really aligned with what I'm interested in doing. You know, the 100% increase in minor faction reputation is nice if you need that to get, you know, and only in her territory, so that's a problem too. And then obviously I'm not really that interested in search and rescue, so while it's nice to have instant access to the prismatic shields, now that we can get them in with any faction, I'm not really that worried about it anymore. So we're just gonna. I've already left her power because it doesn't make much sense to stick with her if we're gonna be trying to switch over to bounty hunter related activities. I've been kind of looking through all of the different factions, trying to decide which benefits I really want to try to go for. I know a lot of people are going after Lavinia Duvall because of the 100% increased bounty payouts. That's a really nice thing to have. You also get reduced weapon module costs, which, you know, in theory is pretty nice, but how often are you really buying weapons? You know what I mean? I don't necessarily... Yuri Grom here is more like a covert kind of guy, which is actually the kind of thing that I would be interested in doing. But unfortunately, and the reason I say that is because if you look up here, 2 of his things are covert. But realistically, the rewards that he provides are exploration data, trade bonds, and then some weapon module costs. So I'm not really interested in that. I kind of like the idea of Yuri Grom because he's basically an independent rich businessman who is somebody who would hire bounty hunters, which from an RP perspective kind of makes sense. And you also get you basically get free maintenance, basically free rearming, free refueling, free repairs. The exploration data, since I typically do exploration for the most part. That's what I've been doing for this series. That would be nice if we were going to be focusing on that, but that's not really that much of a thing. But yeah, he's high on my list of ones I'm thinking about picking. I don't think, obviously, if we were still doing exploration, the organics data for this guy would be pretty nice. I don't necessarily mind this guy either. He only has an 80% increase in bounty payouts. But he still gives you a rearm pricing in all of that. But at the same time, I could get much better out of this guy here. So I'm kind of leaning towards this guy because since we're going to be focusing on being a bounty hunter, I'm not necessarily super worried about worried about like national allegiance and all of that. The last one I'm really seriously considering is Archon because of the 100% reduced value of bounties placed while in your power's territory. So the only reason I'm hesitant about I need a question answered about this before I'm going to really go with this guy, because I enjoy being able to run into a base and just, if I need to shoot somebody to get through it, then I want to be able to shoot them. But the only thing that causes me to hesitate is worrying about bounties being placed on me. Now, obviously, 100% reduced bounty value is going to be great because it means I won't have to pay anything, but I don't know if that necessarily means I'm not going to get bounties at all. It means I'm immune to bounties while I'm in his territory. Or does it mean I still get a bounty placed on my head, I just don't have to pay anything to get rid of it? Right? So that's the only thing they're not clear enough on how that works to really, because that's really the only thing I'm really interested in getting from this guy, other than, I'm kind of interested in maybe doing some of the black market stuff. We've been doing exploration for a while, and I don't necessarily want to be doing crazy, super legitimate stuff. That's kind of boring, and so maybe messing around. I'm interested in this faction, but I need to figure out if the because the biggest benefit for me, if I go with this guy, is being able to just shoot indiscriminately and not have to worry about bounties anymore, so long as I'm in his territory. So I'm kind of leaning towards either Super Chaos guy here because of the reduced bounties, or going with the Sirius Corporation CEO guy because I won't have to pay for anything, basically. So I'm mostly leaning towards this guy unless, you know, it turns out that I never have to worry about bounties with this guy. So I'm not going to pledge to a power yet because I'm still waiting on all of my... I spent a lot of money going ahead and shipping a bunch of stuff because I need I need my stuff to get here. I can't wait the 7 days for like all of my weapons and stuff. So I shipped a lot more than I really should have, but yeah, I'm still waiting on all of this stuff to get here. I got another 2 days before the beam before all of the stuff I decided to ship over. I have a few things that are still left on my fleet carrier because I didn't have enough money to ship it all. And realistically, most of it is stuff I don't really need in the foreseeable future anyway, so I'll just wait till the fleet carrier goes away, and then I want to see if the rumors I saw on the internet about being able to ship things for free once your fleet carrier is decommissioned are actually true. But yeah, I spent like 800 million credits shipping things over here, just because I wanted the expedited shipping. I didn't want to have to wait for the things to come out. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. Really trying to decide where we're going to go as far as power play goes, because, you know, as nice as it would be with the goody two-shoes person, realistically, for the kind of stuff that we're wanting to do, these two guys here are kind of my leading candidates. And even the bounty related thing, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really cost that much it doesn't really cost that much. Realistically, I think the reduced the no bounty, if it turns out to be no bounties, I think I'm kind of leaning towards that, because that's the biggest thing that kind of inhibits my ability to do things, is having to worry about, oh, you have a bounty placed on your head now, so now you got to worry about that, and it limits your access to things and blah blah blah. If it turns out that all it does is remove the money component, but I still have to worry about hold on, I gotta fix my light here. But I still have to worry about you know, notoriety and all of that stuff, then this guy becomes completely useless to me, and I'll just go with this guy. I'll probably just go with this guy here, because I don't really see much of a point in messing with that. So I don't think there's anybody else that I'm serious. I mean, this guy, I'm sort of with this guy because of the bounty payout. That would be kind of nice. She only gives me another 20% on my bounty payouts, and she doesn't really offer me anything else that I really care about. So, I think I'm mostly leaning towards this guy or this guy. I think I'm actually, I don't know. I keep changing my mind because all of the marbles roll around in my head, and the values of things shift, because realistically, you know, early on in the game when you don't have a lot of money, this guy right here might make more sense, because you don't have to worry about restocking and refueling and any of that other stuff. It's all free. He pays for it all, right? That's a nice benefit to have. But once you have enough money where this is a trivial expense to you, I don't know. I think I'm kind of leaning away from that now. The 80% bounty payout, but that's the thing. Well, we're going to be a bounty hunter, so, you know, more money when we kill people. And I'm thinking that that might actually rule this guy out too. I don't know. Well, okay, but here's the thing. I'm kind of working this out on camera with you guys, so you guys can kind of see how I'm thinking about it. We are going to do a mission. Don't worry. We'll get to it. But I'm kind of leaning toward whenever we do these missions. So let me give you an example of why I'm kind of leaning towards it. Whenever we look at these missions, you know, like half of them end up being, not here, but especially the on-foot missions, half of them end up being these ones where we're definitely going to get some kind of a bounty placed on our head. So any of these purple ones here where you see that, that's going to be a, hey, if you kill people in this, you're probably going to get a bounty in the course of trying to do this mission. If you get caught trying to do this mission, you're going to get a bounty. So if it ends up being where, I really wish that they wouldn't, they really need to update that so that it only comes up the first time you ever log into the game. If it ends up being that the minus 100% on the bounties ends up making it so you don't get a bounty at all, kind of leaning towards that, because especially, let's see, maybe we won't do it. I don't know if we're going to do a mission today. I don't know. Which way is it? Because if you've been watching my Bounty Hunter series, the previous iteration of it and the more recent iteration of it, you know that I'm like sifting through options, because half of them end up being those purple, you know, criminal activity ones. And I'd like to be able to get access to those without having to worry about, oh, I'm going to get a bounty placed on my head. Because I don't, you know, I don't really want to have to fight more than just the missions I'm trying to do. So, like, when we look at this guy here, if we go to the mission board, we go to combat, like, this one, yeah, look, like, well, today, most of them are legitimate. So, you know, that is what that is. Let's see. Let's actually go ahead and pick one of these. What is professional takedown? Target is a skilled combatant and well-equipped. Okay. We'll take that one. I have another. Are there any more professional takedowns? That would be nice. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any more of those professional takedowns. But that would be nice if we could get more of those. Let's do... I don't necessarily want to do any of the... Well, I mean, I don't know. Covert's not bad if you don't set off the alarms. Definitely get a lot more money out of that. Alright, we'll just do 2. So, anyways, I'm still waiting on all of my ship weapons to arrive, so I'm not really super... I'm waiting on all my weapons and all my modules and stuff to arrive to be shipped back here. And fortunately, you know, this is my last day of recording for the week, so when we start out next week, I should have access to all of my stuff. But, you know, I'm just on the fence about that. I kind of need to find an answer to the question of, you know, if the minus 100% of the bounty stuff ends up being, hey, you don't get bounties as long as you're in the system, then, you know, that's a serious consideration for me. If it's not, if it ends up being, well, you don't have to pay, but you still get... Alright, yeah, there's something seriously going wrong. Oh, hold on. Okay. I've been having an issue with the galaxy map lately. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, it should be one jump. So, yeah, I'm waiting on all my stuff to get back, and then I'll start doing some research on the best way to equip my ship for all the bounty hunting related stuff, and then, you know, that'll be that. So let's go ahead and get out of here.
Maintain correct lane on exit.
And I'm just going to go straight away from the station to hurry up and get out of mass lock so we can start charging our frameshift drive. Right, cool. So we'll get over there, we'll go kill somebody, we'll hop out, we'll go kill somebody, we'll come back to here, and then next week we'll make a decision on as to which power we're going to go. So if you know how that works, let me know in the comments. If I can get away with being able to make it so I don't ever have to worry, like, because we'll just operate exclusively inside that area, just because all the missions are going to be the missions. Like, whether you do them around Shinrarta Dezhra or in his territory or whatever, it's all the same stuff. Let's see here. Do we have a blue target? Yep, there we go. Then we got to get over here. The nice thing is we have the overdrive, so that's cool. Oh. Hold on, we gotta, might as well just do the loop of shame, because it's gonna force me to do it anyway. They really need to update it so that you can catch it and correct it. You know what I mean? Like it's super frustrating that you pass this arbitrary line in your approach to a body, and then it's like, nope, you're gonna turn around, or you're gonna spend 5 minutes trying to slowly bleed off your speed. Can you guys, like, we have this gravity drive. Can you just slow me down, please? It's super frustrating to have to do it that way. All right. Now we're fighting through a gravity well. Okay. We'll get ourselves down to the planet. And then what I'll probably end up doing is when we're done with this one, I'll just cut to being on the other planet, because you've already seen me fly out here and land once. There's no point in doing it again. It'll save on some of the time for the video. Okay.
Orbital flight engaged.
So yeah, if it turns out that I still get notoriety and I still have to worry about being arrested and all that stuff, I'm probably just gonna go with the Petraeus guy, because I'll get increased bounties and all of that stuff. Because yeah, while it would be nice to get free refueling and ammo and all that stuff, that's not really that big of an expense. To be, if we're being real, it's not really that big of an expense. Let's get our night vision turned on. This one's gonna be a little bit difficult to get into. This one's kind of different. I've never been in one of these settlements that's inside of like a little canyon or whatever. Okay, let's get our night vision turned on. Oh, that's right. This is a covert takedown, so we just need to make sure we don't trigger the alarms. That means hopefully this guy's not going to be inside one of the secure buildings. It'd be nice if he's like outside and we can easily get to him. So we need to find a terminal, as always, before we can get to him. So I'm just waiting for one to show up on the radar over here. Haven't seen any dudes here yet. Alright, so there's one right there. Looking for a terminal so we can locate this guy. Come on. I don't even remember the name of the guy. Oh, Eden Sharp. Fortunately, it seems like all of the terminals are inside so far. Generally want to find one that's outside so you can, Generally want to find one that's outside so that you can, not have to go in, so you can figure out whether they're in a building first before you have to worry about doing all this, getting inside and finding access codes and all that crap. I'm really hoping to find one that's outside. Okay, well, at least we got this here.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay. So let's get a personnel list out of this. Eden. There we go. 121 or 183 meters that way.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Just do the little rooftop jumping around thing. Unfortunately, they're all green, which means I'm probably going to get a bounty on this one, which is ridiculous because it was supposed to just be a takedown. It was not supposed to be something that I had to worry about. So, as expected, they're inside of the building here. Only need a level 1 security, though, so if I could find a dude that has at least a 1. Oh, that's that. Oh, come on.
Security profile cloned.
Okay.
Entering pressurized environment.
Stay where you are. Not.
Mission status updated. Scan detected.
Okay. Now we just gotta get back to the ship.
Pressurized environment.
As long as nobody finds them before I get out of here, I'm all set. It would be nice if it was a little bit more like Splinter Cell, where you had to like pick up the bodies and hide them. Like if you were able to pick up the bodies and hide them, that way you could reduce the chances that something stupid happens. But they didn't implement that, so it is what it is. We're almost there. Just need to get out of here before something dumb happens. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right, cool. Just want to get away before anything stupid happens. Come on. Update for me. All right, there we go. So now we need to go do this Kill Ed Murray one. But I'm going to fast forward to that part, or I'm going to jump straight to that part, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we're gliding down towards the Lal Agricultural Base, which is the location of our next target. With any luck, this one will actually be outside. I usually land outside the base and not on the landing pad because I want to be away from I want to be relatively far away from any of the turret defenses and stuff they might have. Reduces the chances that my ship gets destroyed before I'm able to get back to it. If you land on the landing pads, a lot of times it ends up screwing you over. I don't know why I did that.
Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected.
And if you're wondering why I keep jumping, it's because the energy reset takes longer if you're not actually running, so doing this little bunny hop kind of thing allows you to just keep kind of moving fast. Alright, just as we did last time, we're looking for a terminal so we can find this guy. Says there's a couple of terminals over here, but I would imagine that they're probably inside the building. Yep. Oh, wait, maybe? Ah, there's a terminal right here. Very nice. Alright, eliminate Ed Murray. He's in security. Great. Oh. Yeah, I think he's going to be in the building there. Is that a 1? Looks like that's a 1, yeah. So I could steal the security off of this guy. Just need him to stay facing this way and not have anybody... Don't turn around.
All clear.
Security profile cloned.
What are you up to? Stay there. What the fuck?
I think we got away with that.
Leaving pressurized environment.
And that's why it's called a professional takedown. Fortunately, this isn't a covert takedown, so if that other guard catches him before I get out of here, it's not that big of a deal. So we just need to run straight for our ship, which isn't that far away. So we're just waiting for that suspenseful. Oh crap! They're after me. But with any luck, that won't happen. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. We just need to get there. Okay. Now we just need to get out and get back to the station. Waiting on the mission to update. There we go. All right, cool. So we're gonna head back to Shinrarta Dezhra. I'll see you there in a second. All right, we're back, getting ready to dock in the station so we can go turn in our stuff.
Access granted. Please head directly for Bay 35.
All right, it's down right here.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, a little too far to the...
Commander, you must keep this area clear.
I misjudged that a little bit. Sorry. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for next week's episode. Click the like button, spread the video, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, where you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have a PayPal link, and if you prefer to do it that way, or you can do one of the other methods. So again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come back for our next episode, and I'll see you then.